Okay. Before we continue, we do this. Because if you look at these sentences, the word swakato basically is a past participle, and then
The
it
screen.
had.
You have a screen sharing.
Oh, I haven't shared yet.
Haven't shared.
Share all. Okay, can see
Not yet.
Okay,
Not yet. Not yet.
not yet. What's wrong? I go to. Can see?
Yeah. We got it now.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay. So here, so if you look at the word swakato, so here this is a past participle and it has a nominative. It's a nominative singular. So technically, you see these two are Bhagavata and Dhammo. So this is an adjective to this. So Bhagavata name is the uh, blessed one. Then followed by this. This is the teaching. So this should be the main. This should be the main subject. So
Yeah.
this is the main subject. You can take this as an adjective. If you put it here as a direct adjective, there is two way. If you put it as a direct adjective, that means it's the well-spoken, the blessed one, the blessed one, the well-spoken, because the word swakato can take a couple of meaning. You look at the word su, and then plus the word ka. So this ka is the root. So it can be well taught, well preached, and well explained. So in this case, let's say you take it as a direct adjective, or you take it as a portioner, a portioner. So when you use a portioner, that means this is a nominative single, this is the subject, this is a portioner. So it's either you put is or which is, because thing is which is or is. So that means the blessed one teaching is well spoken. Now, so normally, and then this is also a portioner to this. No, that means this is the second part. This is the second part. That means the blessed one teaching is again. In English we put line line by line. You see, for this Sanditiko, you see here the word is some, and this is to see some. So it's either directly visible or completely visible. The word some can take completely, no, completely, depends on how are you going to use the English, completely, okay, completely visible. So in this case, when you say sanditiko, that means you are talking about the teaching is directly visible, direct, okay, directly visible, okay. Now, if you go into the last line, you go into the last line, you go into the last line, so you look in the last line. This is a future participle. Future participle. You see the same case with this, means it's either to be, must be, or should be. The word this one is Vedi, is the same word with Vedana one, Vedana, because this is a Vedi, so means. So here means here, if you take these two line, that means I take somewhere here. The teaching is followed by this. I put to be lah. To be. Can you see the word ready? It means experience. Okay. To be experience. To be experience. Can you? This one is this one. If you take away the Sunday, that means you see it got a long e there. Take away Sunday. That means this one will be if and it. So let me see. Maybe this one should be what do you call it? Instrumental plural by the wise, plural, to be is, that means the teaching is to be experienced because instrumental by the wise. by the wise, this plural, by the wise, plural, bracket, plural. Right. And then here, this one is pati atam, own self. That means here it says your own, only by your own, nobody can do it for you. And that means you go and pray and ask God to help you also cannot. This one you have to experience it by, you have to be wise by, in this case, this is the object, self. Here, own self, own self. So sometimes is in certain translation, they put this as individual. I mean, it's right lah, individual. But you take from this word, but T plus atam is self. Self. Now, if you are not wise, suppose you are not wise. That means if you are not wise, if you are not wise, can you see this word is akali? Can you see this word is aka? You can hear, can you see the word aka? So the aka, that means the word is aka come from the word na plus kala, and then plus ka. So this one, that means na kala means is na kala means not time, timeless. Okay. So that means if you are not wise, the Dhamma become timeless. Okay. So the word timeless, so this is timeless. But if you are wise, the Dhamma is directly visible. Akaliko, that means immediately. The Dhamma is directly visible immediately. That means the Dhamma. If you are not wise, the Dhamma can be timeless. Timeless means normally this word they always translate as now and then, Right? Because certain now and then now means immediately, then means is timeless. So this one so there is this word sometimes translated as now and then. So you get the meaning why people translate now and then, because it all depends on the last phrase, whether you are wise. If you're not wise, then it will be then lah. Then means can be 10 years down the road, 10 year, another 10 reverse also, we also not sure. So this is can you see? Then the next line, that means directly visible, immediately. Immediately or now. Okay. So this I no need to put is. So this part done. Okay, this one is opanaiku. Cut. Cut. So opanaiku, if you look at this one, okay, you see this is the word opanaika. So that means I say open to inspection. Open in inspection. This is open to inspection. That means or leading towards. So I will think is leading towards nibbana. This is this, can you see leading towards? I will take this translation, leading towards. This is what I see towards leads towards enlightenment lah. So we will say nibbana lah. So this is what I see. Okay, this is this line. Okay, this is the line I see as this lah. It can say applicable, it can be relevant, practical, useful, but it has so many meanings. So when you look at dictionary, you have to sort of figure out which is which lah, because this phrase is so open. Open, that means it can be applied to so many various people. So I will think it's this way lah. So the final part is here. This final part, that means is to be experienced by the why. For yourself, for own self. In this case, even though this is an object, that means technically we need to put in a dative form for own self. You see, so in this particular line, there is a lot of subject and nominative case. That is how you translate. So the word is, but when you put a comma, when you translate a comma, then the is taken away, like you comma, and final one you put n lah. So any question that you want to ask, because if you let's say you don't want to get into the janas lah, you don't want to get in jana, you just have to do this reflection. You just have to do a reflection. You just say you just say the plus one teaching well spoken. Is well spoken, one line. After the next line say is directly visible, or is immediate, leading to the vara, to be experienced by own self. That by own self, you know already by own self. That means whether you have reached the if your wisdom level has been there, that means you were able to do the you were able to penetrate lah. So this is a very important reflection lah. Beside this, there is also the another one is the Buddha Nusati lah. Buddha Nusati ATP, is a Buddha Nusati. That means there are three Anusati. Buddha followed by Anusati, Buddha Nusati, Dhamma Nusati, Dhamma, Sangha, and the one I like is Marana Nusati. Marana Nusati. This one, these are my four favorite type of reflection lah. This is this one. This one is like this. Okay, so I like this one, Maranunasati. So normally Maranunasati has what you call it. They use the word cara. Cara. This is a compound. See here, jara dammomi. So you break it up. You break it up. Jara dammomi. That means this is jara. Jara, is aging. Then this is dhamma. So this is like that. So because of the A, dhamma, then amhi. So this is jara dhamma amhi. That means this is I. That means I am. Okay. This one I am. This is dhamma, nature. So this is a compound of tapurisa, means nature, to age. Okay. See now, this is all compound. So so this is dhamma is nature. So normally what we do, so they will change the word nature to the word I am subject. So English they will rephrase that I am subject to. So here old age lah, they use old age.
Another way is I'm of the nature. I'm of the nature to age.
Also can. As long as you can understand the meaning. Okay. Then another one is cara ani to. So this is
I think
cara.
Biadi.
Not yet. This one is not cara anatito. That means here it means cara followed by anatito. That means this is cara plus. So here it becomes split the sandi. Anatito. To is ability form. That means That means here, that means I, again here, you have to use back the same I, no, I am, no. I am, okay. Wait, I am, okay. The word theta is past, theta, theta, theta. So tito, so it's a past, not past. Here, that means here it means not past, not past aging. Yeah. So technically, when you take the pali, I'm not past, past, past tense, not past, not past aging. Okay, not past aging. Sometimes it's translated as not gone beyond aging, not 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 gone beyond. Not, I put not here. You see the translation is a bit challenging. Not gone beyond aging. So here it means technically another translation, I am not exempted from aging. You can see exempted from all this translation here. So technically, I think this should be more appropriate because we we are aging, but we are not exempted from aging. Definitely, everybody is not exempted. So you can take this if you like. So this is the marana. So the second is biadi, correct? Biadi. So it's biadi dammomhi. Biadi dammom dammhi. Okay. Biadi dammomhi. So you split the thing. That means I'm nature to age or are subjected to sickness lah. So this is sickness. So this is good. You don't have to do all the whole thing. You do, then the third one is mara. That means biadi dammombi, biadim anatito. Then the third one is maran nam maranang maranang dammombi maranang anatito. So that means I am subjected to sickness, not exempted from sickness. Subjected to death, not exempted to death. The other one is tappehi me piyehi mana pehi nana bavo vina bavo. That means that is say, that means it means that this word is sappehi. Sappehi is a plural. Sappehi is a plural of sapa. All and then followed by my may. Pia is loved one. Piyehi, so piyehi. Okay, samehi piyehi. And then you say mana manapa means agreeable. No, anything that is agreed to you, so it becomes mana pehi. Mana pehi, agreeable. So loved one. And all the things that you like, all the things agreeable, all the things agreeable to you, then he is na bawa, and then followed by ina bau. You see all the case is the same one, or nominative one, all these are same ina bau. It means this is it means subject departing. This is departing. Can you see this is all ability? This is ability of departing from this departing from all agreeable, love, dear and agreeable, all dear and agreeable. Then vina bau. This is separating. This is departing. Separating and this departing. Okay. So the departing, you can see you see all you can know how to translate. That means you take these two has to be subjects. That means separated, you can use the word separation, or separation is a noun. Or, and then you can use the word, you cannot you can use departure, but I think this is better, separating and departing from. Here the word is from. Okay, you see the word tapa is all. Okay, all. Okay, it's dear, all dear, and okay, agreeable. So the word here is may. It can make, it means it can take, it can take dative. This is for all the dear and agreeable to me, to me. So you can, instead of putting here to me, you also can change it from all. You can put something like that. You can use agree, dear, and then you put to me. Then this will be a lot easier to see. So this is how you do your translation. As long as you are from all which are dear and agreeable to me. So this is how you do your translation. As long as you get your idea, you can translate that in Pali. So in Pali, it's always like that. You just have to find the case. Like this one, you got a few cases. Me is I. So this is a, then there is some more. Then it continue. It will continue to kamma kamma that means I am the owner. The am here here because of the compound. We compound the a change to o, double a change to kamma dhamma kumhi. That means I am the owner of, I am owner of kamma. That is a long thing. Kamma sakumhi, kamma 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 daya do kamma daya means I am the heir to the kamma. Kamma yoni, I'm born from the kamma. Kamma bandhu, I'm related to the kamma. Kamma pati sarano, that means kamma is my refuge. So this one is a bit long lah. This one is a bit long, but for the start, you should take one, two, 1, 2, 3. So, so you take 1, 2, 3. Plus the marana dhammo. Marana dham. He take 3 and up. This 3 as a reflection is good enough. The reason we do this is because in the event, we suddenly become very sick. We know our time's up, then we will not panic. We will not panic, our mind will stay strong. This is our mind will stay strong. Okay. So so we will continue on this part. Okay. Any question on that? Just someone. Okay, we will do this part. Anto gamak. You can see this is anto gamak. So this is in decline. Like yesterday, it means as an object, you see, this is, can you see F1 is indeclinable, anto, tiro, this all the thing lah. So all these things, here the important part, govern accusative case. When all this is used, the next one is, this one control the accusative. The next one, that means anto gamak. Anto is the one, this one, anto gamak. That means this is indeclinable. So if you look at this, then you see tiro, tiro papatang. Anto, the word anto, it should mean inside the village. Anto inside the village. This tiro across the mountain. It's across the mountain. So, and then if you see the next one, it is talking about Uyana, Bumin. Yeah, in this case, this is a compound. The word is abito. Abito is the indeclinable. Can you see the abito? This is the one. Abito. So abito that means you will see. Technically, here put by the group. If you check the dictionary, abito has the meaning of around. So the bumi means a ground. Uyana means is a the pleasure box. It means around the pleasure box. So this is one translation. Then you may get this translation. It depends on the dictionary. So this one you can take note. So translation are not static. Can be dynamic. Okay. So the next one, what you do is this the part. Okay, Pareto Gamang again. Okay, Pareto, you check this is around, this is Pareto, this is in decline. But dictionary sometimes also show it as an adverb. So adverb. So this is round. So round the village. That means you go round the village. Go round the village. Round the village. So this is the meaning. So as long as you got an in decline, the next object is have to be put into accusative. That is what it's trying to say. Okay, Samantha Vesalim. So Samantha, that means this is object. Vesali is all object and is Ikahita M. Vesali, Vesalim. So that means this is Samantha all round Vesalim. So can I understand? Yeah. So the next one is D. D is mentioned there. D. Brahmanasa Antara. So if you take the word D, the word D is shame. So this one is Brahmana answer. It can be dative or genitive. So, but this word, because this one and this is combined together as an object. Means, here is here combined as a Brahmin. Can you see? This is a Brahmin's killer. Yeah. So that's why this two is combined as an object. So this is not stand alone. It means Brahmin's killer. So in this case, you see this is governed by accusative. So it is hatarang. The word is, can you see the word here is this is end with TAR or end with two lah. But the root is han. Han is basically is a root. Then you plus R plus D become hanati lah. So this is a verb, but this is forming a noun. This is forming han plus ta for a noun. Han plus and this this plus this NTU also form a noun. Okay, this is forming a noun. This is a verb. This is a noun. So this here. This is a killer. So we don't say killer. We use the word Brahmin's killer or murderer of a Brahmin, whichever with how you are. This is murderer of Brahmin. Brahmin's killer. They are the same. They are the same. So here it means that so there is no subject. There's a subject. It's up to you to put. You can put it is shame. You can put take this it as a subject. It's shame. It's shame to murder a Brahmin. So subject don't have to mention. The whole idea is subject come late. Subject can be put at any time. The most important part you have to be able to understand how the logic of this. So I move to the next slide. So this part is already so we will take here this part antara Nalanda. This is Nalanda. You get the antara Nalanda. Antara. This you see here. This is one line. This is one line. So in this case, take the end first. And between Nalanda. This one no need to mention already. In Nalanda and Rajagaha. So this you see the word in decline antara, it will take an object. It will take an object. This is whole thing about accusative. So in decline, say this is not GCN. The only time it's not GCN. Normally we will talk a lot of GCN. In this particular indeclinable is not GCN. The only time GCN is past participle, present participle, future participle is GCN. And adjective is GCN. So indeclinable is not GCN. So it control like that. This is how you can see. Okay, the next one is Pakawantang Udisa. Okay, so the word here, this is indeclinable. Udisa. So Udisa name is here, it take the meaning is reference to. So in this one, because this is Pagawantang, this is object, reference to the Buddha. This is object, so this is object. Okay, can you see the word Hima? This one is Hima 1, 2. Hima 1, 2. It's a possessive. Hima is an eyes. 1, 2, and have eyes. Have eyes. So that means because Himalaya got a lot of snow there. That means got eyes. So this is a possessive now. Possessing eyes. Have eyes. So we got Himalaya. Himalaya. Okay, you see here. Then this, can you see? This is the one in decline. Pani Daya. This is not dative, but this is in decline. That means here is compare with, compare to. Compare to, so this is the object. Compare to the king of the mountain or the mountain king. Okay. So then this one has to be GCN to this because this one and this is related. This is a portional. Means compared to king of mountain, which is Himalaya. This is a portional. This is a portional object, a portional. Okay. I'm going to move to the next slide. If you got any question, you just interrupt. Just interrupt. Then it will go here because that. Then here the next one, nature, Puranang, Kasapang, and Savaka, Panisaya. This one, Panisaya Viharati. Now, so here, this line does not have indeclinable. That means this is the one tricky. Because Purana can be means old. Kasapa means old Kasapa. Purana Kasapa. It can mean old Kasapa. But if you look at here, let me see which line. Okay. Yeah, this you see, dependent on he did not even translate this. He said because this could be also a name. Purana Kasapa, Purana Kasapa. It can be the whole thing is a name. But anyway, if you look at this, you look at this Sawaka disciple, disciple. Okay, disciple. Okay. Can you see this is a Gerard? A Gerard. That means Gerard. Okay. So so here this should be the subject, disciple, disciples, verb plural, does not live. Okay. Okay, now this one is does not live. Then you take this object, does not live. Then can you see this one? Live. So here live on this, it doesn't make sense. But this one should come first. Okay, so if you take the translation, you have to take having depend, having depend on, because even though this is object having depend, because the word the having depend, depend on, because this word would always take and depend on o kasapa. Then comma, here if you the here you put change, because of the did not depend and depend on Purana Kasapa, Purana Kasapa. Then followed by this one, the verb, live. Then like that lah. Okay. So this is how you translate this line. So if you look at here, right, the line, and the disciple do not live independent of Purana Ashambam. Right. So this is how you translate. Did not depend on that deciding on. These two line, is you split and then you get up to here. Then after that, you need more line in order to get because this is already, I think, got some more. So without further Pali sentences, it's not so easy to pick down. Okay, so this one can be confusing. And because here is the and, nature, and so this is so this now always goes to the verb, take to the verb, takes to the gerund also not follow. Any verbs follow this. Okay, the last one is somewhere around here. Okay, the next one is okay. Padaya. Okay, I take up to where which part. Oh here, pasana bitim isaya. This is the line. Pasana bitim nisaya. Can you see that this is desire is either in decline or gerund? I check it. This is a gerund. So if it's in decline, it's in declinable. So it's near. So near that means it's indeclinable. Indeclinable, so not gerund because ni and ya normally. So this is indeclinable and near. Okay. The word pitim is the top and top of what? Top of the rock. This is the rock. Top of the rock. Can you see this is a compound? Near to the top of the rock. Near to lah, you can put near to the top of the rock. Okay, the next one is anukampang upadaya. So upadaya, it can be here, what you see here, anukampang out. This word is accusative, out of pity. So here is this word is indeclinable, dependent on out of pity. So it is if you look at here, all you for here you can see you see Atukampang Upadaya, Kalangches, Samayang Upadaya. Can you see here Manusa Lokang Upadaya? So there is all the Udaya up to here lah. So here. So when you go into the dictionary, you look at the word Upadaya. Number one, it says the gerund. Gerund means having taken, having taken. This is so here in this number two, upadaya is in decline. Okay, in decline means derived from, depend on, based on. So in this particular case, that means you look at here the verb here out of 50. So we take this one, depend on. See the bracket, the word is depend. Upadaya is depend. So depend on. Depend on this on the PT, on the PT. So this is we take number two. So if you look at the first one, we take which one? We continue the kalang. Kalang means it's the time. Samayang. That means here is kalang is time. Samayang is can be season and occasion. And then you can see this that means these two must join together. It can be two or one in this time and time, season, and occasion. Can you see upaya? So in this the upaya, it cannot take 1, 2, 3. It has to take number 4 according to time and season. You see, now according to time and season. Also, the translation, you look at the dictionary, it also depends on the object. So depends on according to time and season or times and occasion. So this is the one. So the next one is manusa lokang. Again, also all the object. This is all object. We are still in accusative upadaya. So in this case, the upadaya does not take here. It takes to number 5. Can you see here? It's indeclinable compared to human world. Okay, you see. So translation, that means you have to use some logic, and you follow the verb, the verb and the object and the noun, and then you translate accordingly. You cannot simply use you run into a problem. So it says compared to, in comparison, this is the meaning. So we take number 5. Any question on this? So without checking dictionary, you may face problem. You got nowadays things a lot easier because of the online Pali dictionary. This one comes from the online Pali dictionary. I could just copy and paste it, and then it's easy to explain and easy for you all to see how does the translation come about. That is the main criteria, because learning Pali, learning how to translate is important. The source of dictionary. Those days is difficult because we only rely on one dictionary. The dictionary is not powerful. Then we had it. So the last one is Sakum Che Pat. Sakum, this is object. Nikaisa Che Pat Ticha, this is in decline. Rupe, this is, so I think this is a plural. So I think it's a plural. So in this case, this is Rupe, plural form. Form. Can you see the Sakum Che Paticha Rupe Che? So that means technically is Takum and Rupa, form and I. Can you see? Form and I. So it's not like this one. Che is easy. This one is a little bit different. So the word paticha, so I will use the word can be on the account of but I choose because of form and I. So this form is referred to side. Side, Rupe is side. Because I and side, this is sides. I and side. So I and side, because of I and side, of course there are the sentences carry on again, or wrong in. This is because of I and side. Then probably it says hindrances arises. Hindrances arise. That means there is a desire arises. So raga usually will arise. So something like that. Raga will arise. Upadaya. Again, upadaya. So arises, something like that. Arises, raga will arise. Okay, the next one. Can you see this? This is Kim. This is a compound. Kim plus aga. Gamma is this is agama. So what we do is can split it, put like that. Then you can easily see. So there is a prefix of go and come. Coming. Okay, so you see. So this here, Kim is what? Kim is what? Okay, this is agama. That means it's a gerund. Having come. Okay, then it is Kim, Araba. Okay, Araba is a reference to what? Reference to what? So this one is even here means what came. Reference to what? So this is a bit difficult to translate until you see some more information, because there is too short. Means referring to something about what come, about what, referring to what. So these two lines can be translated in this manner, until you really see something, because there is no object, so we cannot tell, because this is only a two gerund followed by Kim. There is no object seen in the sentences, so you don't know what is the object. So it's very hard to translate this line. So what we can do is say what come. So it's a question, what come. What about reverse? What about so the final one we take something like that cannot be exact what about so because so this is what about what came what came what about so this is referring to something. All right, follow any of you got any difficulties on understanding? So all right, not I continue here. Okay. Number G, G means agahati and arahati, and plus this one also control by accusative. Can you see the word? Can you see here? Gati, gati, so it means not, and then gati is word. So the word worth is a noun, so we have to put is not worth. So in this it is not worth. Kalang, so there are multiple words of kalang. Kalang can be time, can be part. So this is solasin 16, 116, and this is solasin. So it is saying that certain action is not worth 116. So translate certain action in the sutta certain action is not worth 116. It's translate in this 116 16. Okay, something like that So this is part of it In the sutta, we always come across that certain time Buddha mentioned this is not even worth 116. All right. So the next one here, is still here. But can you see here? You can compare what is done here against this. It's not worth 16 baht. It's not, it is it is because the subject is automatically adds it. You can see so this one is it add in, and then it's not work. So this is add in. So when you see here, there is no subject. Okay, and the next line now, so kasawang arahati. Now so this is like okay. This one of course this is subject he. Okay, and can you see here? Okay, so is not work group. So that means it's not, that means here it means it's not, that's not deserved. So it's not worth it should mean he the not we cannot translate blindly one. You must rephrase something like that. He does not deserve. So this is the way I see This is the way he not broke word. So it means he does not deserve. So finally you should have come out something like that. Here what he says. What he says he does not deserve. Okay, this is correct. This is correct. So when you compare this to this, then you can know how is the translation is going on. It is very important that you analyze. Once you're able to analyze, I think I can tell you most of the time you will get your translation at least 70 to 80% correct. And then the other 20% depends on how good is your English. Your English is good, you come out with a better translation. Basically, the Pali will give you 70 to 80% already. All right. Okay, now this one is which one? Okay, Pati, Pati, Mang, Bhagawa. So this is the subject, Bhagawa. Bhagawa. So bagawa, then you see, then can you see pati-pati is a verb. It's evident to me lah. That means it is can be seen clearly already lah. Just now we say ehi basiko, ehi basiko. Then we say saditidiko, akaliko. That means it's evident to me. So something is evident to me. So in this case, is how it goes lah. So here it says, it is revealed to me. So it's revealed to me. It's evident to me. If it's evident to me, that means you can see it clearly lah. So this is something he's talking about. What you call it? Sanditiko, directly visible. Sanditiko, akaliko, directly visible. So this is the one he's talking about. Okay, the next one is you see the Bhagavantam. So this is Bhagavantam. So the Bhagavantam. So this object. This is Dasanaya. So this appears to be kind of. Can you see this one? This is dative. This is for seeing the blessed one. So here this is I think this translation is done by they are using the Old English. It could be Rhys Davis translation because they use the word Lord. Could be Rhys Davis and his wife. This translation could be that. Because this you can see this one is all the Pali Text Society. They are marking is very old. It is not a modern. As soon as it's a modern, so there should be an old translation. Okay, the next one. Oh, I have to this one. I will stop at this one. Stop this one. Okay. Akalo. Can you see the word is akalo? So I already put in the I here, idani, asatagadang yachana, because this is sandi. I will remove the sandi lah. So that means this is not the time. Now tatagadang yachana. So that means so you translate. So here now not a proper time. So this is always not proper time. Not proper time. Proper time. So now, so let me see now not the proper time for asking. So this refers to, can you remember the Bahia Daruchana, Bahia, the bearer. So he was asking, he saw the Buddha was going for an arms round. He want to ask some question to the Buddha. And the Buddha say, now is not the proper time for asking because he is doing an arms rounding. After this, I think these sentences appear somewhere like that. So this is not the time. That means not the time refers to not the proper time. Okay. So this one is, if you see like sukang can be accusative, but this is adverb, So adverb is always in front of the verb. In Pali is adverb. In English is verb follow. In English is verb and adverb. Chinese is also the same. Chinese also in Mandarin adverb come before the verb. So in this case, when this is adverb, you cannot translate sleep happiness. This is sleep happily. Sleep happily. So this is adverb. Even though the case is accusative, adverb is right. We will stop. This we will stop this one. Can you see the word charanti? Charanti. Okay, charanti is, so if the subject is have to be they, because this is they walk. Okay, the word they walk. This is adverb. Okay, they walk evenly. And then this is locative. Visami. This is both of them same word. Sama and then sama. Okay, they walk evenly on the uneven. The uneven means the floor can be uneven. This is not really complete, right? So this is how it goes. Okay. So the interesting part, you try to read the word as a cognated object. cognited object. So this is given, can you see the word sleep and slept and sleep? Because cognited object, he slept a troubled sleep. So this is, you see a word that has the same origin as another word. This sleep and slept, they are the same, or they come from the same source. So in this case, it's related in some way to another. So this, in English, this is called a cognated object, because this is an object. Subject, verb, object. So in Pali, you see a cognated object, you can see acari and the word cari, acari and carikang. So these two are the cognate object in the Pali, because otherwise you cannot understand what is cognate object. So you have to look into this. So in this case, idang puri citang, okay, acari carikang. That means this is a when wandering. That means this my this can you see this one and this one is the end. This my, okay, when wandering, pure ahead. This mind went ahead. It's the same like mano pupang gamma dhamma, and then it's the mind went ahead. So this is not went ahead. This is the mind went wandering. So I'm going to stop at here. Stop at here. Continue later. Next week. Next Saturday. Stop. Okay. Okay. Any question you want to ask? Okay. No, let's stop the share. Okay. Stop the recording.
Thank you, brother.